guys have a favorite sport? Well, I do. My favorite sport is volleyball, and if you guys like to play hot potato or be very competitive, you might enjoy playing volleyball as well. And the reason why I like volleyball is because it's very competitive, it keeps you on your feet, and it's just really fun to play with friends and family. And today I will be talking about why I like volleyball, why it's my favorite, and then when I started playing volleyball and my journey of playing volleyball, and as well how to play volleyball and some tips for you guys to do. First, let's discuss why volleyball is my favorite sport. Volleyball has been my favorite sport ever since I started playing. I honestly fell in love with the sport. Volleyball has made me very competitive throughout the years I've played on my team. It's an exciting sport, and you get to be very active, and you play against other people who are competitive as well. And my favorite position to play is outside, which is the left side hitter in the front, and that's my favorite. My favorite part of the game is spiking, because honestly you get a spike and you can hit anybody in the face, and they can't do anything about it but lose. I will be inserting a video of how volleyball is played in motion. Serving is also fun, and you can make points off of it by once you serve, you serve to the team, and if they don't get the ball, then you get the points. So I like volleyball because it keeps you in good shape, and me and my team used to have practices just dedicated to conditioning, like for a whole month straight, and like before the preseason. And the routine that we would do, we would live for the upper body strength to hit harder and spiking, and we would also do jumping exercises to be able to reach more higher for spiking and just jumping higher. Also, we would do a lot of leg workouts because we have to be on our, we have to always have to be like very low and just get the ball. And we would also do ankle workouts. I'll insert a video right now of the ankle workouts we used to do.
Athletic stance. We will move into advance in, out, out, but the player will be moving sideways through the ladder. Make sure to lead with the front leg. So in moving to the left foot is advancing first. Practice moving to both the left and the right.
Those are workouts to build up strength in our ankles, so that when we move around a lot, it's like less likely that we'll twist an ankle or do anything like that and get hurt. But those are the exercises that will help you improve in volleyball. Now let's discuss when I started playing volleyball. I started playing volleyball from middle school all the way till my senior year of high school, and I was in the varsity team for my 4 years of high school. I think my favorite year that I played was my sophomore year. I think we had a really solid, good team, and we made it to finals that year, and it was really an exciting team because I got to play with like all the seniors, and I was like the only freshman, or like barely like the sophomore. It was like just really fun to play with them. And then my sophomore year, we had a lot of scrimmages, playing a lot of games, and we got to just play with a lot of schools out of town and like pretty far away, and it was just like a great experience because we got to play with different levels of like different kind, like some advanced volleyball players and some like, it was just great to play at all. Like overall, my sophomore year was a great season overall. Last, let's discuss how to play volleyball. Volleyball is an extremely competitive sport. You must know how to play volleyball to get the full experience. Playing volleyball is tricky because at first there's a lot of positions, like a setter, like the hitters. There's 3 hitters, and there's a libero. The setter is the person who sets the ball to one of the hitters, so the hitters could spike the ball to the other team. And then their first hitter is the outside hitter, which is on the left side of the court, the front side, and then there's a middle hitter, and then there's a right side hitter. The arrow is in the back left or in the middle, and they just the libero is supposed to be like the best passer in the team to pass it to the setter, so the setter can set it to the first row players. A chance to serve. Once the ball is served, then you get to pass the ball to the setter, and then the setter chooses where to set the ball, either outside, middle, or right side. Then one of the hitters spike the ball and then can make points if the other team doesn't get the ball. Everyone also gets a chance to serve the ball, and once the ball is served, the other team passes it to the setter, and the setter then chooses to set to either the outside hitter, the middle hitter, or the right side hitter. And then once the ball is set to one of those hitters, one of the hitters approaches to the ball and jumps really high and spikes the ball. They can either spike the ball or they can either tip the ball. All the steps to playing volleyball and how to play volleyball, and I hope you will try it one day and play volleyball. In today's cultural topic, I chose to talk about my favorite sport, which is volleyball. I also got to talk about how I started playing volleyball and my journey with volleyball, and share some few tips for you guys on how to play volleyball as well. And I even mentioned my favorite year in high school that I played volleyball and how that went. And I also shared my favorite thing to do in volleyball, which is spiking. Hopefully you learned something out of today's cultural topic presentation, and hopefully you guys use my tips on how to play volleyball and have fun with friends or family playing volleyball.